Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. I post weekly videos on all things fashion and beauty related that are also vegan and cruelty-free. So if you like what you see and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me and I would love to have you be a part of my family. So today I wanted to share with you guys my hair care routine. I get asked a lot how I curl my hair, what products I use, so I thought I would just put it all together in one video, give you the entire lowdown on my hair, what it's like, what I use, so that maybe it can be helpful to you. I also know a lot of you guys are looking for cruelty-free and vegan hair care products, so maybe you'll get some ideas, find something that might work for you. So first, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my hair. So I don't dye my hair. My hair is very thin. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So it gets tangled really easily. It definitely breaks off easily. So I have to maintain my trims very frequently. I would say I get my hair trimmed or cut 3 to 4 times a year. And it may not look like that because it's very subtle, but I just go in and ask for all the dead ends to get snipped off. And I think that's very, very important. I think that's something a lot of people don't want to do. I know it always seems like they cut off a lot, but if you go more frequently, the less you're gonna have to get cut off because there won't be a lot of dead ends. It's when you wait a whole year to get your hair cut that they're gonna have to cut off more because of the dead ends. Fun fact, I used to be a receptionist at a hair salon in college. It was my favorite job probably ever. And I feel like all the hairdressers I used to work with would probably be really proud of me telling you guys that. But it's true, I swear. I think probably working there because I would get free haircuts and I would get it trimmed a lot more than I would normally get it trimmed. It really opened my eyes to the fact that you have to stay on top of it. It makes a world of a difference. Also, I don't really do my hair as much as it might look like from Instagram and YouTube. If you follow me on Insta stories, you know I love a good top knot. That's my go-to. Any day where I don't have to do my hair, I'm not going to. Another thing is I don't blow dry my hair every single day. I typically will take my showers at night. I'll let it air dry before I go to bed, and then I will put it in a top knot and sleep in it that way rather than having to wake up early and blow dry it every morning, because I find that when I have to blow dry my hair and then sometimes flat iron it and then curl it on top of that, it's just a lot of heat in one sitting and my hair just doesn't respond well to that. So I try to let it air dry as often as possible. Okay, now let's talk about the hair products that I use, and you'll see them in the video because I'm gonna do a tutorial of how I curl my hair at the end of this video, but I wanted to show you guys the products that I use beforehand. So if you wanna know what products I use for shampoo and conditioner, I have all of that in my How to Veganize Your Shower video, so definitely go hop over there and check that out. One thing I always make sure to do is use a lot of conditioner, and both of the shampoos and conditioners that I recommend do not weigh my hair down, so if you also have fine hair, don't worry about it. I think that you should be able to use a lot of conditioner and still be okay, but I really find that that helps make my hair feel really healthy. I recently have picked up this from Cuvée Beauty. It's called the Champagne Spray, and this works kind of like, it just kind of does everything. It's like the magical spray. So it protects your hair, so I kind of use it as like a heat protectant, and then it also conditions it, and I find that it helps my curls hold a lot better. It's a little bit sticky feeling, and so I think that kind of helps hold curls. So if you have trouble holding curls, definitely check this out. I am a hairspray kind of girl. I know not everybody is, but I am, and so I use this by Giovanni. It is the LA Hold Hair Spritz. And then I'm not gonna use it in this video, but when I want a more messy lived-in look, or if my hair is super clean, my hair is not super clean right now, but if it is super clean, I will use this by Kevin Murphy. It's called Bedroom Hair, and it's kind of like a texturizing hairspray sort of thing, so I'll finish my hair usually with this. And Kevin Murphy is cruelty-free. They have a little bunny on the back, so I'm excited to play around with more products of theirs. As I run out of things, I will definitely pick up more stuff by Kevin Murphy. The smell of this stuff is so good. When I wear this, people ask me what perfume I'm wearing, and I'm like, no, it's my hair stuff. Oh, and one more product I wanted to mention is this by Invisibubble, and it's basically like, it's a hair tie, but it reminds me of those things that you used to hold keys on. But what I love about this is that it doesn't add any kinks to your hair, whereas normal elastics will, and it doesn't pull when you're taking it out of your hair. So for someone who has very fine hair like me that gets tangled very easily, I've had so many nightmares with elastics where I've even had to cut my hair off of it sometimes. So these are an absolute must. They are a game changer. So I mentioned that you shouldn't wash your hair every single day. If you can avoid it, and if your hair holds curl really well, I love to twist my hair, twist it in a bun, and then put it in this, and then this is what I sleep in every night. I sleep with my hair up in a bun like that. And a lot of people their hair will still look gorgeous in the morning. I will still have to touch it up, but it's a great way to kind of prolong your hairstyle without having to redo it every single day. So that's it for products. Let's just go ahead and get started. I will show you guys how I start my hair from there. Okay, so whenever I let my hair air dry, I will typically run through it with a flat iron first because my hair is very wavy underneath and in the back, so I have to do that. But if you had naturally straight hair, you wouldn't need to do this. If you have really curly hair, this might not cut it for you either. So the flat iron that I use is by Paul Mitchell. It's the Lumina collection. I've had this for years now, so I honestly don't even know if they sell it anymore. So what I like to do is I like to brush through each strand, straighten it, and then I'll go through and straighten the rest of my hair. So I love this brush. This is by Tangle Teaser, and this works really well with my hair. And then I'm just gonna go through and take each piece and straighten it until it looks good. Okay, and then when I get to the top section, I'm just gonna go ahead and part my hair in the middle because that's how I normally wear it. So now I'm just gonna repeat the same process and do curls instead of flat iron. So I take the majority of my hair, leave the bottom layer, clip it up, and then I'm just gonna divide my hair in half and bring half to one side, half to the other. Brush through it again. I find that if my hair is tangly, the curls are not going to look as good. So lately I've been using this product. It's the Cuvée Champagne Spray. So it says, weightless formula, conditions hair, clean, soft hand, feel and finish, antioxidant protection, protects and strengthens hair, cruelty-free, and it's chemically treated safe. I did reach out to them just to verify that they're cruelty-free and vegan. They told me that they are. I trust them. I've been using them and really, really like this product a lot. I really liked the way my curls were before, but I feel like this just took it to the next level. I feel like they look shinier, bouncier, and I feel like they stay a lot longer, so that's great. So I'm just gonna go through and spray each chunk of hair, brush it through again, to make sure all the product gets distributed. Okay, now let's talk about curling iron. This is probably one of my most frequent asked questions on Instagram is what kind of curling iron I use. And it is this, it's the Sultra Bombshell 1-inch curling iron, and it's just this clipless wand. I have been using this for years now. It's my favorite curling iron. Almost always, this is the curling iron I use. It's kind of just like my go-to. Recently, I have been changing it up a bit here and there. I just got this wand from T3, and it is basically like an interchangeable curling iron, and you can buy all these separate size wands to pretty much just take on and off and clip it back on. I really love the concept of this because I like to have a lot of different curling irons, but they take up so much space. So this is a great way to like have the option of a bunch of different curling irons without it taking up a ton of space. But I really like this one for when I want my waves to look a little more natural. So when I don't want to straighten the underside of my hair, I'll curl the top layer with this, and it just gives a very beachy, natural wave kind of look. So if you're looking for something to achieve more of a look like that, this is a great option. So after I spray my hair with the champagne spray, then I'm gonna go ahead and take little 1-inch pieces of hair and wrap it away from my face. And then I'm gonna leave about 2 or 3 inches out at the end of the tail. And I feel like this is the most important part, is to leave this amount of hair out, so it gives you that really kind of like messy look. And then what I do is I just hold it in my hand like this and let it cool. This is definitely the game changer for me. My hair doesn't hold curl extraordinarily well naturally. I really have to play around with it. So this is what I'll do, is I'll just let it cool in my hand. And if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to let each piece curl in my hand, what I'll do is I'll leave it wrapped up like this. I'll take a little clip like this and clip it in place, and I'll just do that with every single curl, do my makeup, and then at the end I'll take the clips out and just let all the curls fall, and it just allows you to have your hands free. Okay, so that is how it falls. And then I'm just gonna repeat the steps on each piece. I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of hairspray. This is by Giovanni. It's the Maximum Hold Hair Spritz. This is a pretty affordable vegan and cruelty-free hair care line, and I have really been liking this hairspray. And then same thing for this side, you want to curl it away from the face. Drop it in your hand, let it cool. And then a lot of times I'll just clip the straight parts away from the already curled parts just so that they don't mix together. Okay, and then once I get to this top layer, a lot of times I will do a little bit of teasing of the crown just to get it to be more volumized. Sometimes I won't, but if I'm like going out or it's gonna be a long day, then I will definitely tease the roots a tiny bit. Just spray a little bit of hairspray. And then I use that same Tangle teaser brush to just do a little bit of back comb. And then just flip it over and smooth it out. You want to be really careful because you can really break your hair and damage it by doing that, but if you are very light-handed, you'll be okay. Okay, so now that the whole head is curled, I'll just go through and like break up any pieces that are just a little bit too curled or too stuck together. And then I'm going to do my bangs. So basically I will just gather them, and then I use this round brush from T3. This is the Tourmaline Ionic Bristling Brush. And then I will use this blow dryer. This is also a T3 blow dryer. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll link it down below if I can find it. So I'll put it on the hottest setting and then the lowest fan. And I'm just gonna take my bangs and round brush them. And then I'll heat it from the top to give it that volume. And then underneath. I'll just twirl the brush a little bit as I do this. And then look crazy. So then I will just brush them out. Try to part it with the rest of my hair. And then I want it to like cool in the direction that it's gonna go. So I'll take like a little clip like this and clip it there, and then same with this. It's very important that you do that while it's still hot from the blow dryer, otherwise it's going to cool in a funky place. And then after that's cooled down, then I'll just take out the clips. There you have it. That is how I get my everyday curls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on anything I did or any products I used, leave it in the comments down below. I will definitely get back to you. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.